Back again with another trailer reaction. Another Marvel trailer reaction. It's not been too long since the Loki one came out, but I'll take it. This one is going to be for Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. And you may be asking, why have I got an Iron Man pop out for this one? First of all, this guy just represents Marvel and I don't have any Shang-Chi pops. So, yeah, this guy just represents Marvel. And let's not forget who was kidnapped and imprisoned by a terrorist group known as the Ten Rings in the first movie of the MCU, which kicked everything off. And who had to face the Mandarin in his third and final solo movie? This guy. Although, he's probably not going to be if the Mandarin is in this franchise, he's not going to be facing them anymore. This is Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, the official teaser. So, it's only 2 minutes long. It's not that long. So, yeah, I have time to record this now. I'm supposed to be editing something from the other side of the superhero fence. I'm supposed to be editing my Justice League reactions soon. So, yeah. Let's just move on with Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings official teaser starting now.
I gave you 10 years to live your life. And where did that get you?
Oh.
You walked in my shadow. I trained you. So the most dangerous people in the world come kill you.
It's
Son,
look at this.
time for you to take your place by my side. That's not going to happen. You can't outrun who you really are.
Yes.
Who are you?
Yeah. Ooh.
We make a good team.
Okay. Very much a teaser there. They hinted at what the story might be. This kid, apparently he's the heir to an empire or something, and he was given 10 years of freedom to go out into the world, explore it, and live the life he wanted to, and now time's up. Yeah, the 10 years is up, it's time for him to come home and take his place. But the way this is edited, it might not be the case in the movie, but it sounds like he doesn't want that. And now they're like, no, you are coming back home. We're going to take you by force. And he's like, nah, bitch, I've got some kung fu shit going on. If there's any movie in the MCU that needs the best fight choreography, it is this one. Can you imagine if this movie was made like, 10, 15 years ago? We would have had Jackie Chan, we would have had Jet Li. Ooh. If this was made like 30 years ago, we would have had a Bruce Lee in this as well. I don't know when Bruce Lee died, but yeah, all best kung fu martial art shit going on. It looks so fucking good. I don't see a lot of kung fu movies, but one that stuck with me, it's not a very popular movie, but it's called The Forbidden Kingdom. Jet Li and Jackie Chan were also in that movie. It was very kung fu orientated, and it was like, I don't know, mastering all this stuff so that it can like defy fucking gravity and physics and everything like that. This seems like that on a grander scale. One like sorcery going on and everything. Ancient Chi sorcery. Probably the most popular kung fu franchise that's stuck with me is probably Kung Fu Panda, which, to be fair, is not the best kung fu franchise to set that bar, but it's probably the only one that I know. So I'm expecting this one to raise that bar. I want this movie to set the kung fu standard for me. Why not do it for the rest of the world as well? Make this the best kung fu movie you can. And as a Marvel movie, it's going to get the exposure already. This is probably it's only been the first fucking teaser. This is probably the most highly anticipated kung fu movie ever. It's got nearly 4 million views already, and it came out today. I don't know when it came out. I've only just got home from work. Yeah. We're overloading on Marvel content this year. Damn. I mean, after going for a full 2020 without any, we're getting a lot this year. We've already had WandaVision. We're doing Falcon and Winter Soldier right now. We're getting Black Widow soon. Then we got this. And then we've got Spider-Man at the end. And then What If? Loki. I think Hawkeye is supposed to be. That could be delayed. But ignore the watch beeping. Look. Yeah. I imagine this movie is probably going to retcon and fix the 10 Rings and the Mandarin. Because, what was his name? Guy Pearce, I think. He is not the Mandarin. That's been the biggest problem in the MCU so far. He is not the Mandarin. And the 10 Rings are more than just a terrorist group. Obviously, they were a lot more grounded back in the times of the first Iron Man movie, and they weren't ready to do all this stuff, but as the MCU's gone on, we're a lot grander on scale now, and people are ready to watch this dumb shit that they can do. Take stuff right out of a comic book and just put it on screen. The MCU has warmed us up to that. I don't really know any of the actors in it, which is good because I don't have expectations about how those actors are going to be, and I don't know anything about Shang-Chi either. So this movie is my basis. It's my baseline for Shang-Chi because I've never read any of the comics. To be honest, until recently, when they announced it, I didn't even know it really existed. So, like, literally, when they announced this movie, it was probably the first time I've ever heard of it. I was like, what the fuck is that? But yeah. So excited. Come to think of it, those 10 years, I wonder if the blip has any part in that. Like, are they gonna come to him and say, like, we gave you 10 years, and I was like, yeah, but I was dust for 5 of them, so technically I should get another 5 years. Maybe that's why he's refusing. Because maybe this guy's an honourable character and he would come when time's up, but he's like, bitch, I was dust for 5 of those years. I want another 5 years. So maybe that'll have something to do with it. Wouldn't it be great if we got like a Jet Li or a Jackie Chan? Oh, you know what? In terms of kung fu movies, does the recent Mulan movie count? The live action one, does that count? This movie could revive the kung fu genre. Those ancient kung fu magic shit movies. So, that's been my reaction to the official teaser of Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. Until next time, we are over and out. Bye!